Hey there, this is James Wilson with MTB Strength Training Systems and BikeJames.com, and today I want to share one of my favorite strength endurance workouts that combines the kettlebell swing and the push-up. So the basic workout breaks down like this. You're going to start out and do 10 kettlebell swings and then 10 push-ups, and then 10 swings and then 9 push-ups, and then 10 swings and then 8 push-ups, 10 swings and 7 push-ups. So you're doing 10 swings each round and you're counting down, doing one less push-up each time until you get all the way down to 1. So altogether you're doing 100 swings and you're doing about 55 push-ups if my math is correct there. So again, it's not a super hard workout if you have a decent fitness base in those two exercises, but it can pose some problems for people that haven't had a chance to do that. So what I'm going to do is break down the two exercises real quick, show you how the just looks in action, and then show you a couple things that you can do, a couple variations of this routine that you can use if you can't quite do the whole thing right off of the bat, and also show you something you can do if you can't do swings yet real effectively. So for a kettlebell swing, this is what I like to see. Get set, kettlebell's just a little bit in front of you. I'm in a good deadlift position. I'm going to sit my weight back slightly into my hips. That's going to pull the kettlebell back, and then I'm going to hike the kettlebell back as I sniff in. So at the top, squeezing those glutes, nice and tall and thin, keeping my shoulders packed in nice and tight. And after I do 10 swings, bring it down, and now I'm going to do 10 push-ups. So for push-ups, I want my hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to get a good strong plank position, squeezing my glutes, shoulders are packed in nice and tight, and I'm going to lower myself down, light touch of my chin or chest to the floor, drive myself back up, bring myself down, back up to the top, down, back up, down, back up. So again, after I do 10 of those, I would jump up, grab the kettlebell, do 10 swings, back down, and do 9 push-ups. Keep alternating back and forth. If you need to take a break, you can take a break between your set of push-ups and the next set of swings. Try not to rest between the swings and the push-ups. And again, this is such a great exercise or routine for us, because you can see we're using the swing, which is a really great exercise for us as riders, forcing us into that attack position, getting us to use our hips, good strong lower body and core movement. We're using the hips like we would if we're trying to manual. It's such a great exercise for us. A lot of things we get out of it. And then while we're quote unquote resting from our swings, we're doing push-ups, which is one of the great upper body exercise for us, teaching us how to keep the lats locked down, the core nice and strong, create movement with the arms while keeping the core nice and strong, which is what we want to be able to do on the bike. We don't want a loose torso to move around on the bike. We want it to be strong, but our arms to be able to move. So a lot of great things, and in fact that we're working from a lower body to an upper body and back and forth, mimics a lot of the cardio demands that we put on our body on the trail. So great routine. But again, not everybody's going to be able to do all of that right off the bat. So here's a couple things that I work with my clients to help them work into this. The first thing is to have you count down by 2. So you would start out with 10 swings and 10 push-ups, and then do 10 swings and 8 push-ups, and then 10 and 6 push-ups, 10 and 4, and then finally 10 and 2 push-ups, and that would be it. And then you would just start to add in the extra rounds. I usually recommend adding in the lower rounds. So after you're good with the 2, then go ahead and add in the 1, and then add in the round of 3, and add in the round of 5, and so start adding in the extra round, building up from the bottom. So that's a really good way to work that in. Another thing that you can do is reverse the reps that way. So if 10 push-ups is a lot for you, and one set of those really taxes you and you don't have a lot for the rest of the sets, then flip that around and do 10 swings and 2 push-ups, and then 10 swings and 4 push-ups, 10 and 6, 10 and 8, and finally 10 and 10. And then again, same thing, adding in the lower reps and building up to doing the full round of 10, 10 all the way down to 1. So that's a couple great ways to work that in. Now, what I want to show you is a way that you can use this if you can't do swings yet. So if you can't do the swings, you don't want to be putting your lower back and all that stuff into trouble. You want to get really good at your swings before you're using it as a conditioning tool. So what you can do is use the Bulgarian goat bag swing. So you can take your kettlebell, hold it by the horns, get it in against your torso like this. Feet are going to be the same width, and it's just butt back, chest down, squeeze nice and tall. So you're using the same hip action that you would use doing your swing. We're just doing it with a little less dynamic exercise. And again, when you're done, you would put it down and then get down and do your push-ups. So using that instead of the swing, if you're having trouble using the swing effectively in this routine. So again, great routine for us to use. Works a lot of stuff that we need as riders in a very specific way that we use it on the trail. So a good one to work in to your workout, and a couple ways for you to do that. So hopefully it's giving you some ideas for your workout. Once again, it's been James Wilson with MTB Strength Training Systems. Excuse me there. You can check me out on the web at bikejames.com, where you can sign up for my free 30-day MTB skills and fitness program. Hope you've enjoyed this training tip, and I'll talk to you in the next one.